Hey everybody. I am 21 weeks and 1 day pregnant today. Phil is doing his own thing in the background, so...
I'll probably have a guest appearance at some point during this video, so you can ignore me.
Gonna
Just
be...
let me blend into the background until I come up with some kind of something to say. Anyway, back to
upstaging me and distract me the whole time. I don't usually do my vlogs with him in the room because I get self-conscious even though he watches the videos after, but...
I've also seen him naked.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm 21 weeks and 1 day pregnant today. Today is the first night of Passover, so, yeah, happy Passover to anyone who might celebrate. I'm going to try to get some better lighting. Okay. No, Phil is not distracting.
Normally I'm drinking water.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, this week has been good. I think this week's major theme has been eating because, being back in LA, all of my friends and family members seeing me pregnant really just want to keep feeding me. And I have, I'm not weighing myself because it'll just drive me nuts, but I have noticeably gotten, fuller cheeks, and my arms are getting a little rounder, and definitely in my legs. So Phil and I went on a really long, nice walk today, and we're gonna try to cool it on the food a bit, because yeah, we've been letting people stuff us with food, which is great because we've missed the excellent food in LA, but yeah, we need to calm down a bit on the eating. I got another post up on our food blog. I will put a link below. What's the URL? Delishnatism.blogspot.com. Delishnatism, DELISHNOTISM, .blogspot.com if you guys want to check out our food blog. Yeah. What else? I've been feeling pretty good, sleeping well, and eating well. I had one weird day where I wasn't feeling so great. I was just getting ready to work out, and out of nowhere I got, this really intense feeling of lightheadedness, and I ended up having to just randomly lay down on the couch close to the bathroom because I thought I was going to be sick. And after a couple of minutes of lying down, I was fine. I thought maybe I was just dehydrated or low blood sugar or something, so I had some water and a little something to eat, and then about 10 minutes later I tried again, and the same thing happened. So we decided to monitor my heart rate, and we discovered it was up at 97 beats per minute. And it took me a little while to realize that this is actually normal for the second trimester of pregnancy, because our heart's enlarged to accommodate the extra blood volume. It's totally normal and expected for pregnant women to gain about 12 to 20 beats per minute. So that would explain it, and I think it just happened to me. All of a sudden. So I took it easy that day and spent a lot of time laying down and just relaxing. Excuse me again. And I felt okay ever since. It's just I'm gonna have to pay attention to the amount of physical activity I do when I do exercise, so I don't push my heart too much. The closest I came to actually collapsing this pregnancy was early on. I was like 10 weeks and going to a training course, and I pretty much blacked out on the train, and luckily Phil was with me, so he got me a seat, and I've been careful ever since that. Trying to think of what else is happening. Yeah, tonight's the first night of Passover, so Phil and I and my mother went to a Seder at my best friend's place, which was really nice, and her mother and her mother's boyfriend was there, and her boyfriend, and a couple of other friends, and it was we had a really good time. Tomorrow we're having another Seder at my grandmother's house. It'll be my husband, me, my mother, my grandmother, and my best friend. It'll just be small. Yeah, just been enjoying Los Angeles and seeing people that I really only get to see once or twice a year. And we go back to the UK in just over a week, and it seems like it's just gone too fast, and this will be the last time that I'm really home as just me and not as me as a mother, so it's yeah, it's a little surreal. What else has been news, Phil? How's your week been?
There's been lots of cooing over Alison's little belly that's slowly coming out this way. Her dad, for example, has said that she's become a lot bigger just since the last time he saw us, which was last week. Her mum also would agree that she's become more baby-like.
I have noticeably grown this week. I'll put the belly picture up at the end.
Yes, you will notice quite easily, those of you watching will notice there is a certain roundness and that has increased since the last time. It's been excellent seeing friends and family out here, being a part of the LA community again, enjoying their food, their company, and generally being in the fabric of this place.
Do you want to tell everyone about your latest literary venture?
My latest literary adventure is reading War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I have so far managed to not get past the first book of the first volume. There are 3 volumes and about 21 books within War and Peace, and the chapters are about a page or 2 each. But it is a fine adventure. I could easily discuss with you in this video some of the things which I find quite interesting and notable in the book, but this is Alison's time. This is time for you to hear about her preg adventure.
You have your own channel.
I have my own channel. So I may share my thoughts in there, but for now, just know that it's been excellent being out here in LA. I dislike the thought of going back to work because that means I have to leave this place and go back to the humdrum reality of 8 till 8:30 days.
We do get to get the baby's room ready, and you get to get ready for law school.
Yes, if I had all of that, that would be fine. Then again, if I could ship people out here, or out to the UK from LA, freely and willy-nilly, that would be great. But I can't.
No.
So I'm enjoying the time here while I can to be amongst these fine people once again. So if you are one of those fine people, then shout out to you. You're wonderful, and it's been good seeing you. And to those of you who don't or are not part of that group, then just praise them in your thoughts because they're neat, and maybe if there is such a thing as karma, then somehow it'll feed back to them and they'll be like, oh, I got a new car.
Yay
Wicked.
for good friends.
Yeah, we have excellent friends here.
Okay.
That's my piece. Au revoir.
Okay, so we're at 9 minutes about. Yeah. It's been a rather uneventful week pregnancy-wise, which is a good thing. I'm still not feeling a ton of movement, and I really do attribute that to my anterior placenta and the fact that this is my first baby. Not that I'm not feeling movement at all, but when I do, I'll feel maybe 1 or 2 little nudges or stretches, and then I won't feel anything for a couple of days. So I'm trying not to get too worried about that, but I think it's fine, as I am definitely growing and getting new symptoms randomly. Still peeing a lot, having to get up early, and usually before I go to bed, I'll brush my teeth and wash my face, and then I'll pee and get into bed, and then about 20 minutes later I have to get out of bed and go back to the bathroom. And then I'll usually wake up around 4 in the morning and have to pee, and then wake up at 8 and have to pee, and then have to pee like 30 minutes later. It's really annoying. A few days ago was the worst, when I actually, from the time I went to bed until the time I had breakfast, I went to the bathroom 6 times. And I didn't actually really get to sleep till about 3 in the morning, and I was on the verge of tears. I was so exhausted and frustrated. And then today, we went out and had some coffee with my father, and then we drive up to my best friend's house for the Seder, and I made sure to use the bathroom before we left Starbucks, and I'm telling you, I went to the bathroom, got in the car, and within 5 minutes of being on the road, I had to go again, and by the time we got to her house, I had to go badly. Excuse me. And over the course of the evening, excuse me again, being there, I think I went to the bathroom about 4 times. So, I don't know, the baby must be right on my bladder, because I cannot stop peeing. And I know that's only going to get worse. And they say that eases up in the second trimester, and it did for a little while for me, for maybe 3 weeks, but now it's back. My feet are starting to swell if I'm standing up for too long. By the end of the day, my ankles and my feet are a little swollen. Not bad yet, not painfully, but it's starting. And after our brisk walk today, my hands were a little swollen, and I couldn't get my wedding ring and my engagement ring off, so I think I'm gonna have to invest in a nice chain so I can wear them once I have to take them off my hand. I think that's about it. I can't really think of anything. Anything else, Phil?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. Well, that's it. I'll let you guys know if there's anything else noteworthy, and I'll put a belly shot on the end. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys for 22 weeks. Bye.